There are three layers through which one can perceive life or live life. So, to put it simply, we're going to use an example of a lake. You have water that makes up the lake, and then you have the bottom of the lake, and then you have the ripples or the waves on the lake. Most of us will live off of the ripples on the lake. Some of us will identify with I am the lake. And when there is too much gunk or dirt inside the lake, you can't see the bottom of the lake, right? Or too many ripples, you won't see the bottom of the lake. It's only when the water is calm and there is nothing happening, there's no dirt, you can see the bottom of the lake. And you realize, I am the bottom of the lake that is containing the lake as well as the ripples and the waves on the lake. What is the difference between someone who has arisen in their human experience and someone who has not? It is the rising of the snake. The rising of the human lies in the rising of the snake. Until then, your perception of human life or our existence remains psychological. It remains focused on the gross manifest reality of us, limited to our five senses. We may understand and feel intuition, we may experience energy, we may even experience another dimension or even spirituality. But without an amplification of life, without understanding our base, we will merely have an experience at surface level. So, the key for us, depending on the kind of life we want to live, is to first identify at what point, what is the stance, what is your asana, what is your posture in life at the moment. What's your starting point? Is it from the wave? Is it from the lake? Is it from the gunk in the lake? Or is it the lake? Or is it the base and the container of this lake? Do we know that there is a base of the lake, right? So which part of us do we identify ourselves with, and what stops us from going any deeper? And for those of us who are going deeper, are we simply enamored by spirituality and that side of life and energy, or are we really rising? When we really rise, we move from it being a psychological, a mental exercise, and to one that is not based off of impression, but there is great reverence, and it is such a change, it is a metamorphosis that cannot be reversed. And this is when, if you are fully awake and you have risen, right, you cannot go back. You may find that when you're speaking to people or everybody else seems so asleep to you or not awake to you, right? And you may recoil and not want to participate because for you, you're wasting your prana, right? So where are you at the moment, and where do you see yourself? What is the key difference between somebody who is experiencing profound awakening and somebody who's not, right? It is in consciousness. It is simply one is either having a psychological experience of life, or one is having a very, very profound experience of existence. Lots of love. Take care.